Okay, welcome to our Emerald Push for August. Thank you for who are jumping on live and who are watching the recording. Hopefully, if you're watching the recording, you're doing it kind of quickly after the actual call, because we kind of run this almost like a challenge of to just get yourself to Emerald as fast as possible, because Emerald is important. And if you are on this call and are like, what the heck is Emerald? I just signed up as a coach, or you're like, I've been a coach for a while and I've heard this thing about Emerald, but I don't really understand. I'm going to explain it. So that's the purpose of this call. You had no requirements of needing to know anything before you're here. So if you're like, I'm the only one that doesn't know this, no, most people don't understand, because you don't understand what's happening in this business until literally it's happening. Because we understand these concepts in theory, but until they're in your back office happening, then you're like, oh, I get it now. So Emerald is the first rank in the business. So we know that we can sign anybody up as a coach, and that allows them to have the discount. It also gives them the opportunity to earn commission, but you don't have to, which is an awesome thing about this business, is because we can say, hey, without any requirements from you to sell anything or to share your story on social media, you can have the discount for your own products. At the same time, you are then able to turn this into a business if you want to. So Emerald is you plus two. So that's it, you and two coaches. Now, it's important to be Emerald because what I just said is that if you are looking for this to be a business, this is a business for you, you have goals, you have things that you want to achieve, you have to get to Emerald. And I think Brenna uses this analogy that, like, signing up as a coach is like you get in the car, and then going Emerald is you put the keys in the ignition, and then like going diamond maybe is when you start the car. Ultimately, it is the beginning steps. So we know that there are two ways as a level coach you can earn income. And I'm just muting people who are jumping on. No worries. It's so weird. It makes you unmuted when you jump on. So I'm just fixing that. So when you sign up as a coach, you earn a challenge pack commission. So if you're like, hey, bestie, let's do this program together, and you get them signed up with a challenge pack, you get a challenge pack bonus. And that's usually about $50, but if you do like the mega or the deluxe, that goes up to like $60 or possibly $70. And I think like some of the ones that are really big might even be $80. In addition, if someone is like, hey, I just want to get energized, or hey, I want to get collagen or beach bars or whatever, then we earn 25%. So the challenge pack bonus is actually more than 25%, so that's a super great thing. And then the 25% commission, and that's really great. The ability to earn that kind of income off of helping people and doing the journey together is super wonderful. However, you have huge goals in this business, and you're not just looking to hustle for commission. You're looking to really achieve big, big things. And so you want to get to Emerald, because Emerald opens up these two, and I call them like the hypothetical banks of volume collectors almost, so that you can cycle bonus. So when you see coaches say like, oh, I've earned this much and I've earned this much, it's not because they're selling 85 challenge packs like an hour, and then they're like in the Million Club, which is an actual thing in Beachbody. It's called the Legacy Club, when you've earned $1 million over the lifetime of you being a coach. It's a wonderful thing and it's really exciting, but it's not because they sold like a bajillion challenge packs. It's because they have built a team and are working with their team to earn cycle bonuses. And so a cycle bonus, and I'm going to just draw on a sketch piece of paper, because again, it might not make sense until it's happening to you, because why would it's confusing. But ultimately, everybody has two legs. So if you were to go into your back office and go under genealogy, physically it would show you that you have two legs. So you're just kind of hanging out, and on one of the legs, you and your coach, whoever that coach is, are on that leg. And so let's say, here's me, I'm Sam. Hello. And I sign up, here are my two legs. Now, Brenna's my coach, and so Brenna's here. Hi, Brenna. Now, I am signing up another coach, and then Brenna signs up a coach. And then, so we're contributing to one leg together. And I know it's kind of like bright, so you can't really see it, so I apologize. But it's leg over here, leg over here. Now, Brenna has this leg and this leg. And so her and I are contributing to this one. And then she and just her personally sponsored coaches are contributing to this one. Same thing for everybody. So that's called a strong and a weak leg. Really doesn't matter which one your strong one is or which one your weak one is, because it just naturally happens. It's completely out of your control. But when you go Emerald, what happens is that all of these coaches that are underneath you, whether they're your personally sponsored coach or not, they are purchasing or selling things. So even if on one of your legs, you have 5 discount coaches. And those 5 discount coaches get Shakeology every single month. Shakeology is 90 personal volume points. Now, everything has a volume point. Everything. You might not know what it is. I might not know what it is off the top of my head. But the volume points are there, and the back office does it for you. And so when those coaches are getting their Shakeology every month, if you are Emerald, what happens is that the 90 PV from here goes up, just travels up the leg. And anybody who's Emerald, they say, you get 90 PV, you get 90 PV, you get 90 PV. And so what happens is that these banks are collecting volume points, and they just sit there. As long as you are an active Emerald coach, you're adding more volume every single day. Anytime someone buys something or sells something. So it could be any amount, big or small, that's going into these banks. Then there's a mathematical equation that the back office does automatically before you even know. So Brenna always says, I didn't understand cycle bonusing until it came into my check. So she was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but she was working her way to Diamond, and she kept getting this $14 extra amount in her account, on the week, or maybe it was 28 one week, and then it goes up and it goes up. So essentially, whatever leg is your strong leg, every time you get 200 points in that leg, and then 100 points in the other side on your weak leg, it cashes out for $14 as an Emerald coach, $16 as a Ruby coach, and $18 as a Diamond coach. So if you're on a team that's working for really big goals like our team, and we're adding coaches, and everybody is trying to grow their own business, but yeah, we're all contributing to some way or some way, shape, or form to the same legs, eventually that volume is just going up and up and up. And so you becoming Emerald does not necessarily mean that, oh, you sign up Emerald, the next week you have like a surprise $1,000 sitting in your account. No, that's not how it works. However, you're opening yourself up to those bank accounts so that you can start to see that residual income, so that you're not just hustling for commission, you're hustling for residual income and actually like creating something that can change your financial future, versus kind of doing it all by yourself, just hustling for commission. Now, as an Emerald coach, you also get leads from the company if you make Success Club. So if you are an Emerald and you make Success Club, then when somebody in the world out there is like, oh, hey, Beachbody, I'm going to sign up. They go online and they sign up without a coach, then you get a person who's in your back office who has already purchased something, and the next time they purchase something, you get that commission. So it's basically free money. And then if you make Success Club 10 or Emerald or above, you get paid leads. So that means when somebody signs up and they put that coach, that person underneath you, then whatever that commission was, you actually get that commission. And as someone who's now more regularly making Success Club 10 over the last year, it's been a significant difference in my Success Club points and some of the income. Sometimes the months it's like maybe one person with Beachbody On Demand, and other times it's been like 1 month it was like 2 people with challenge packs. So that was like basically a free $100 extra in my account. So it's okay if you're like, okay, this is great, but I kind of don't understand, because all you need to know is Emerald is you plus 2. You need to be an active coach, which is 50 personal volume points. So if you're getting Shakeology, check, you got it. That's 90 personal volume points, so you're good. If not, like sometimes we alternate, or someone will alternate and they get like Energize and Hydrate 1 month or whatever. So as long as it's 50 personal volume points or above, and you have 2 coaches underneath you who are also active, then you're opening that those residual income banks. Now, a lot of times, and Brenna's going to talk about like the hype up and just like how Emerald is a decision, but I'm just going to touch on it really fast, that a lot of times this business, there's not a lot that is in our control, because we invite people, we share our story, and then if people are either ready to jump in or not, and that's not something that you can like push. But we control what we can control. And so for myself, for Brenna, and for a lot of leaders in the entire network, what we do is we sign up our spouse or someone we call a controlled account to be one of those people. And if you are from specifically Brenna's thick and thin team, you know that she hustled her butt off and she made herself diamond and she made her husband diamond, and that's how she went to New Leader Conference. So we can control what we can control, and that's not everything, but there are some things. And so that is an option and something that we do encourage, not because we're like, hey, just sign up a bunch of people, but if you love the products and you're looking to try multiple things, it's easy to get your Shakeology on your own account and then try like Energize and Collagen or Beach Bars, and alternate how you're trying different things that might not be as expensive, but still something you want. And now we get personal volume on clothes, which is just dangerous. But that is the new thing since Summit, is that we get personal, that counts to keep your account active. So Brenna, that's it, right? In regards to the technical?
Yes. 1 second. We're going to hand off the kid.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Go, Dave, for a minute, please.
Come on.
Okay, so Sam is so...
Bring your colors, come on.
Thank you. Okay, Sam is so right that this is literally the analogy I always use is that you're in a car, you sit in the car, putting the key in the car is Emerald, and then Diamond is literally turning the key and starting to push the gas. So literally tonight is just you saying, I'm no longer just here for the discount. I have some sort of goal in this business to make some sort of an income. So when I first started, that was, I wanted to get my shakes paid for, and I wanted to have money to get my nails done, which right now are not done, in case you're wondering. And it's devastating to my life, but tomorrow, side note. So that's how it started for me. Everybody's different, what their income goal is, what their financial goal is, what their business goal is. Regardless of what your goal is, you have to go Emerald to make those goals. So because of that, that's why we have these calls, and we call them Emerald in 48 hours. The reason we do that is because the U+2 mentality is truly a decision. It's not about you going and finding these random strangers who you've never met and explaining to them why your program is so amazing and how much it's changed your life. These are people who are in your immediate network. They're the people who know you, love you, and trust you, and the people who need this in their lives. So when I was initially thinking about how am I going to go Emerald, who am I going to talk to about this? Who are the people that I love, who I know need this in their life, and who would either support me as my new business endeavor, or who would join me and who would want to do this? So the people I was thinking of, okay, my husband, you don't really get a choice. You're getting an account whether you want one or not, right? I mean, everyone's conversation is a little different. My sister-in-law, somebody who has been in my boot camp since day one, and she was somebody who we were already working out together, and I was like, girl, just come do this with me. You need this in your life. You're not going to regret it one bit. My parents, my family, my sister, who is now one of my coaches on Thick and Thin, right? So those are the people who already are people in my life who I talk to every single day, who already knew I was going to do this. Some of those people initially were my people who I turned to and I was like, hey, Mom, you birthed me, you know, come support me, right? But then some of those people are people who I still, like I said, to this day, my sister-in-law is one of my best boot campers. My sister is still one of the coaches on our team and building a business of her own. Like, those are people who had the business mindset, who would love this community, who need this in their life. So when we talk to you guys about Emerald in 48 hours, that might sound like, excuse me, this is my first call. I just found out what Emerald was, and now you want me to go Emerald in 40 hours? Like, you need to calm down. No, we're not coming down, because this is truly the decision to go Emerald. So when you think about it, U+2, like we said, you already get the discount, you already get an amazing program. That's a given. You're already getting a steal. If you are an active coach this month, you got 3 promo codes to hook your friends and family up with an extra $10 off bonus. That's a brand new thing. And most of you here, I'm guessing, were active this month and got those 3 promo codes. So this is what we're going to do. Instead of analyzing what this means and analyzing the volume in the back office, which Sam is so correct. We have these 2 banks. When we go Emerald, we give ourselves the opportunity to build residual income. And I remember the first time my husband asked me, he said, how do you even make money? Like, you can't even, I've done the math. You cannot sell enough bags of Shakeology to actually make this a business. Like, it would be like 300 bags a month. And I was like, oh my God, because Sam's not lying. I suck at math. I hate math, all the things. So I literally was like, yeah, I'm just building this business and I don't really know how you make money. She just told me to go Emerald. So I'm like, cool, how do we do that? She told me to go Diamond. I'm like, okay, I see some money happening. That's cool, but I don't really get it. Now, 2.5 years later, I can tell you, if you don't go Emerald, you don't set yourself up for any financial success in even the smallest way in this business, because you're not taking advantage of that residual income. Essentially, money that you're making that's happening behind the scenes when you're doing nothing. Just for being an active coach, your team and you are contributing to volume. So for example, Cindy's one of my coaches, right? So everybody under me, on her leg is adding volume. She's benefiting from that when she's an Emerald coach. When you're a regular coach, you're not. And that's just the reality. So Emerald is the decision to say, I want more to this business, whether it's a $50 paycheck or whether it's I want to replace my full-time income. You can be anywhere on the spectrum, but regardless, the first step that every coach, whether you're brand new or a top coach, had to go Emerald first. So let's talk about, I kind of mentioned those people that we want to focus on because those are the people who already know us, already love us, already trust us. And that's considered what we call like our warm market, or the people who maybe known us since we were kids, our high school friends, our besties, people you would rely on and who would buy dirt from you is the way we phrase it. If they would buy dirt from the ground that you're walking on, those are those people. So the best way to do this, to go Emerald, to have those conversations, that's kind of up to you. But tonight, we're going to challenge you in the next 48 hours. So again, if this is your first call, Thursdays is the day that we announce rank advancements. If you've been in the team page for any period of time, you'll see on Thursdays or Fridays, we're always sharing a graphic with who hit Success Club, who advanced rank, volume numbers, that kind of stuff. Essentially what we're doing is we're sharing those big changes of people in their businesses. So Wednesday at 9 p.m. Arizona time, 12 p.m. Eastern. Did I say that right, Sam? I suck at time zones as well. We can add that to the list of all the things I'm not that great at, but definitely relate to this business in so many ways. So 9 p.m. Arizona time, we'll just do that. On Wednesdays is when Beachbody New Week starts, is when you kind of lock in your rank, your volume, your Success Club numbers, and they run the report. And on Thursday, you get paid. And you also get to see that rank advancement. So we do these calls on Monday nights, guys, for the exact reason that now you have 48 hours to take what we're challenging you to do on this call. So on Thursday, you wake up as an Emerald coach. I know, we're so genius, crazy. It's crazy how we plan that out. So we're gonna leave this call, and we're not just gonna leave it and be like, okay, go Emerald. We're gonna tell you guys exactly how you're going to do that, because I'm guessing every single one of you showed up on this call for a reason, because you wanted something more of this business. So when you get off this call, you have a couple things we're gonna want you to do. First of all, I'm gonna want you to write down, Sam has been helping me learn to write things down that I want to put into the universe that are gonna happen. So we're gonna have you write down, I will be an Emerald coach on, and the date on Thursday. Okay, that's gonna be your first thing you're gonna do when you get off this call. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna write down 10 people. The 10 people that know you, love you, and trust you, who you believe need this in their life, who need to get a banging deal on a challenge pack that you know is gonna change their lives. Whether that be your best friend, your mom, your sister, your coworkers who you talk to every day, whoever that is. People who are gonna do this with you. You're gonna invite them to your next boot camp. I know Sam's team and my team, we're all starting a brand new wave of Morning Meltdown 100 on September 3rd. So there's your boot camp. That's what you're inviting them to do it with you, okay? That's gonna be those first people. The second people maybe are the husbands, the wives, the significant others, the moms, the sisters, maybe the people who are like, I wanna support you, I'd be down to eat some beach bars, or that mom crack thing, I don't know what it is, but it does, I could use a pick-me-up. Those people who maybe aren't ready to jump in a boot camp but who maybe would benefit from some of these products in their lives or programs, and the discount wouldn't be a bad thing for them. And you're going to reach out to them and have that conversation however you choose. For me, I'm the type of person where I like legit sat my husband down and was like, okay, I want to do this thing. All you have to do is basically let me use your name. Thanks. Love you. Like that was like that conversation. And then reaching out to my best friend, I'm like, girl, I'm doing this thing. I know you've been watching me. I've lost 35 pounds. I know you would love it. My girls are a little crazy in the best way. So just come do it with us. And she was like, okay, what do I got to do? And I was like, I'm going to get you your challenge pack. You're going to get signed up. Thank you. I love you. And then we're going to build this business together and it's going to be awesome. Partially how Sam and I ended up running this business together, not in an Emerald push, but because we're like, hey, we love spending time with each other. We should obviously do this together because it makes it way more fun when you have people you like working with, right? So those people might also be another reason to reach out to them. Maybe they're interested in the business opportunity. Maybe they're interested in a boot camp, or maybe they're just interested in supporting you. Whoever that is, you're going to write down 10 names. Below, I will be Emerald on, I should know the dates, I'm telling you, 19th, 22nd. That's the day of qualification. Why do I not know this date? Okay. I will be Emerald on August 22nd. Write that down. Then you're going to write the 10 names of those people who know you, love you, and trust you. Then we're going to challenge you on top of those 10 names to take action. Okay. So I know this might sound like a crazy thing to do, but let me tell you, you're inviting people who already love you. So you're not going to offend them. You're not going to bother them. You're going to invite them to join something that has been epic in your life, which is why you are on this call. I say every single day, anyone who asks me, well, you know, how much are those challenge packs? I'm like, it was the best $160 of my life I ever spent. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I am blessed that Sam invited me for 6 months and I was a pain in her ass for 6 months because I would not be where I am today. So don't be selfish and not give this opportunity to the people that you love. Those are the people that should be doing this with you. So you're writing the 10 names and you're going to send them an invite. Now, this does not need to be a formal invite. Like I said, have that conversation however you choose. Let them know they're going to do it. Ask them if you want, whatever the conversation is. Then your goal is you're going to either send them a share card or you're going to, get them set up. Those things, if you're not sure how to send a share card or how to get them their products or programs, reach out to your upline coach. They can 100% help you do that. It's super simple. Once you do it once, you're good for life, I swear. But regardless, that's what we're going to do. We're going to, you plus 2. You're going to find your 2 people who are ready to do this with you, who are going to jump in on your next boot camp, who are going to support you. And Thursday, you're going to wake up as an Emerald coach and you're going to activate your business. Because right now, you don't have a business. Until you go Emerald, you do not have a business. You are here as a discount coach and we love you and you're a part of this team, but you are not a business owner. The day you go Emerald is the first day you step out and say, I am Brenda Novello, I own a business, and I am here to actually genuinely help people and help change my family's financial future. Whether that be in a small way or a big way, that's what it is. So that is your challenge for tonight. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you guys send this 10 person, we're gonna have you comment. So on Team Bold Fitness and Team Thick and Thin, there was a post for the Emerald call tonight. You're going to post your list. You don't have to do like last names or any of that stuff, but post your 10 people and post your declaration of where you will be on Thursday. On that call, all this is doing is you committing to showing up and inviting those 10 people. That is what you were doing. You were saying, I am ready, I'm going to do this, and I'm excited to do it. And then throughout the next couple of days, we're going to be checking in with you guys, see how it's going, see if maybe we can help. Just keep in mind, you're not going to know everything. You're not going to be able to answer all the questions. That's okay. There's still days that Sam and I are like, hey, by the way, question mark. Okay. So that's part of this business, is embracing the fact that you're never going to know everything, and it's totally fine. It's part of it. Roll with it. Don't be afraid to ask questions, especially on this initial thing. If you do have questions and you're like, I don't know what you get with it, or whatever, that's okay. Ask your upline coach. We can always send you a quick little message and answer those kind of immediate questions. And then moving forward in your business, the more you invite, the more you put yourself out there, the more you share and you're having these conversations, the questions become less and less. They answer themselves. But this is the first initial thing. You just got to do it. You got to rip off the Band-Aid and have fun with it. Because these are already the people who they're already like, the worst they're going to say is no. And you're like, fine, whatever. I'll see you in a month when you really want to do it. Don't let it be a thing. Just have fun with it. Have fun with the people who you're inviting, because they're lucky to have this opportunity to be brought to them in their life by you. And I guarantee you in a month or 2 from now, they will thank you for it. So I think that's it, right, Sam? Yeah? Okay. So challenge accepted. We finished in 30 minutes, which I know it's kind of late East Coast time, so I totally get it. If you feel up to it, write down your 10 names. If not, first thing in the morning, everyone, Cindy's already got her list. I love it. Yes, boo. Yes. You're going to write down your 10 people. I want to see a picture of that on the team page, and we'll be checking in with you guys throughout this. I want to see every single one of your names reigning emerald on Thursday, because I know every single one of you is absolutely capable of deciding and being that business owner that you all obviously want to be by being here. So thank you for showing up on a Monday night. I know it's not always easy. But like I said, if you have questions, let us know. And don't be afraid to like even comment in the team pages or on the Emerald post in your team page. If you have questions, we can always answer them on there. I know Sam and I will be available over the next couple of days. Does anyone have any initial questions right off the bat that maybe you want us to answer?
And I would take your 10 names and type them or take a picture and put them right on the Emerald post.
Yes.
I would say for sure use that post and do that. And all I was going to say to end is everything Brenna said, ditto to this. But think of this as the moment you're deciding you're opening up a business. Emerald is not the end goal, right? Emerald is just you turning on the car. So this is just going to get you comfortable for all the inviting you're about to do in a wonderful way. You're going to change lives by having people come into this business and change their own health and fitness. But you have to get comfortable with inviting and saying, hey, I want you to do this with me. I want you to do this with me. And then you just keep going. And then you go Emerald again, and you go Emerald again, and you go Emerald again, and literally that's how you grow a business. That's it. 2 coaches, 2 coaches, 2 coaches, 2 coaches, oh my God, I'm diamond. 2 coaches, 2 coaches, 2 coaches, oh my God, I'm 1 star. Like, don't overcomplicate this. It's not a big to-do. There is no emotion behind this other than excitement of, I want you to do this with me because we're going to kill it, and we're going to have so much fun. And if you don't want to, exactly what Brenda said, you'll want to in a month when my phase 2 results are in for Morning Marathon 100, and you're like, damn. So I'm going to stop recording.